Welcome to Mango Bae. Today we talk fake mixed race again. We keep dunking on these mixed race people. We go into Imran Khan getting arrested and it being a U.S. move secretly. And we also talk the Indians who are now CFO, one Indian, of Tesla, and how we're winning the game and how it's dangerous for us. It's wild. It's fun. We're getting in there. Come on in.
Mango Bae, Mango Bae.
Mango Bae.
Mango Bae, Mango Bae, Mango Bae, your Mango Bae.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/mangobae.
Bae.
Welcome to Mango Bae.
One-stop shop for South Asian recklessness. We are two best boys who are comics in New York, Usama Siddiquee, Pranav Behari, and we are just dealing with the jungly vibes, the hungama.
It's all jungly vibes here.
You know, it's just wild. We're just on one.
We really are
We're
on
just
one.
on one.
Yeah,
You know?
guys, you got to get on the Patreon, first of all, because we've got some very hot takes. Our bonus content from a lot of our episodes goes up on our Patreon. What else? We've got archived episodes.
Early access. Archived episodes where we bang dads in there and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's just goofy. So, you know, the format, let's explain real quick. Archived episodes are kind of where we go into, like, Indian social culture. Dads be like, Indian moms be like, right? And we also have that all the time. Now we go into a more story structure where that's a spring off point for other Indian shit. Before, it's all a bunch of just, you know,
we
super
before
cultural.
It was the Wild East
Yeah.
with us, the Wild Mid East.
Almost no topics sometimes. It's just crazy.
It was
Check it out.
very crazy, very funny.
Structureless, a different kind of vibe. You guys
That's
will
how we
enjoy
got most of our fans now. So
Right.
if you're a newcomer to this, you're going to want to dive back into
into some of the old school style.
Yeah, into the old school shit.
You know, and just jump in on the early access. We got some stuff that really is topical. And so if you hit the early access, you're getting it more juicy. You're getting the takes earlier. You're getting the takes more fresh, more hot. Garam cow. You know
And you're getting the bonus content.
100%.
You're getting the Discord server, and you're getting
and this is-
discounted tickets to
you know-
our parties.
100%. Our shows. Also, the bonus content isn't just like bonus. It's like a full ass like episode, basically. We're
More or less,
You know,
yeah.
you're getting a full story sometimes. You know, you're getting the extension of the whole episode. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's,
All right.
it's really good stuff. Let's get into it. We gotta-
Jungly story of the week. Some weird story that happened that week. So I went to Jesus Christ. Dude, we're both gassed
Found
now.
him.
We're both just full gas now at this point in the podcast.
I don't even shit. I think all my food just
It
turns
just
to
comes
gas.
out of gas. I be farting to my mouth, man.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I went to DC to do a gig. It was like a kind of a Muslim sort of gig, you know, Muslim professionals
Okay.
kind
one
of gig. And I was
those.
like scared. I was like, this is about to be fucking the worst thing. Just a bunch of Pakistani doctors who suck, right?
Right.
And it was awesome. Very good vibes. I was scared in the front row. There was like this old ass, like in the back, wherever, in the back, old ass dude who looked like he was gonna hate every joke. And he looked, every joke he was kind of like, and he had like a thobe on and a fez, and he was like in full.
Oh my God.
Like-
he had to be like half white or something.
It's coming.
Okay.
And so he's doing full fez action, like graduation fez, you know,
Yeah.
you put the tassel on the side. Like this guy was thobed up, you know, and he just looked like such a mean bitch. Just like, okay. Didn't really laugh at all. And then after, like the whole show goes good. After he comes up, he's like, how the fuck are you? Hey, my name's Peter.
Shut up.
He's like some half white, half Turkish who like grew up white as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
So this is, we're talking about we're hitting mixed race like millennials.
Yeah.
This is like a mixed race original, you know, who was like the first mixed race guy in America who like did too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there was not enough of him to make any dent like there is
Right,
now.
right.
So he was a mixed race pioneer, the mixed race fake guy pioneer. You know,
Mixer's Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone.
Yeah.
You know, he chopped down the date tree right in his story, and he was coming like, hey man, I love wearing the fez, and I grew up in DC, and you know, he was so white, he sounded like a dock worker, right? And, you know me, I love the girl here.
But, you know, I love Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. I love the Sabri Bros.
Dude. Hey, Kamal, Mustafa Kamal, I love his fucking work, man. He was fucking great, you know. And he was just going full Ottoman on me, dude. And it was just funny to see the original fake mixed race guy. 'Cause you always see the millennial guy. You always see our age, like, soy boy types. And I'm like, oh, they were there the entire time.
Yeah.
They were there for since 1950.
Yeah.
But there's were not enough of them. It was so
not
unique.
enough. Yeah.
You
They
know
had to
what I'm
hide
saying?
it at
They
that time.
really had to hide it.
That's
at
when
that
being
time.
biracial was an actual struggle.
Oh my God, dude.
You know.
Back, there was a time when being half Irish was cause for getting beat up.
It's true.
Hilarious times.
You could get lynched for being Irish. You're half Irish. A lot of people chopping the O's off their last names.
Oh, but it's like, it still is mad O. Like, the Irish people think that the O is the only part. It's like, oh, Seamus.
Yeah,
still
exactly.
is just Seamus,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, McLaughlin.
yeah. Take out the muck, too. Take out the laugh. Become Lynn. Being Asian was safer back then, I feel like.
It probably was. Dude,
know?
it's so funny you mentioned that because I was at that Bengali Grocer right down the street
Yeah,
from me.
yeah, I love that place.
And I love the guys there. They're great. And I walk in and there's like a 7 foot tall white Muslim guy. And he's like dressed like this guy that you're talking about. He's got the fucking kufi on or whatever. and like the full on, I don't even know what you call
Thobe?
the long dress or whatever.
The thobe, yeah.
Thobe, maybe, yeah. And he's just sitting there talking the ear off of this poor Bengali store owner where he's like, oh, yeah, bismillah, brother. And, the hadith I was reading and and the thing about it with Imam Hussein. And he's going on.
Yeah.
And the minute this guy walks away, this Bengali guy makes eye contact with me. He's like, man, rolls his eyes, starts giggling. Starts giggling his ass off. I'm just laughing. I'm dying of laughter. I'm just like,
Man, that's fucking Bengali win right
I
there,
was
dude.
like, man.
Fucking vibe check passed.
he's laughing. He was straight up just
That guy goes through that 5 times an hour.
probably.
Because this place is gentrified as fuck.
Yeah.
And this guy gets all these white girls like, Pranam,
Yeah.
Pranam, I'm Muslim now, Pranam. Like, what the fuck? Is this guy a Muslim guy or a Hindu guy?
He's a
Bengali
Bangladeshi.
Muslim?
Bangladeshi, yeah.
First of all, the store is like legitimately one of the coolest stores ever. It's got like every like Muslim spice, Indian spice. It's got the mango chaat in a fucking pack.
They've got great Indian groceries there.
You know what I'm saying? It's the Indian side where they just like labeled it in Arial narrow font. You know, there's there's no real company. It's just
Alive
fucking-
Herbals, it's called.
Yeah,
Check it out. It's a great store.
Badass.
The markup is insane, but it's worth it. They
I
have
mean,
good
I guess
stuff.
they're living in a gentrifying neighborhood,
Yeah,
right?
they
So it's like
they
you
know
gotta-
what's up. Like the whites need their turmeric now.
You know what I'm saying? And they just fucking dial it up, dude. I'm fully in support of like if white people like it. Just
Like
like
the white
dial it
people
up.
will go crazy without their haldi. So
Oh, dude, of course. And here's the thing: is like that guy means well. That white guy, he's not a negative. He's not a negative guy, but he's just.
No.
You know what the problem with white guys and white people who learn a new culture is that they're gentrifying our time, which is the issue.
yeah, and no, 100%.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's like, dude, I love that you're on this journey.
Yeah.
But man, I'm dying because of you. I have
know,
less life
I
now
know.
because of you.
They're just too. They have no chill about it. You know what I mean? It's like the white Buddhist and the
Yeah.
white Hindus can be like this too. It's like they have zero chill.
Remember the
about
first
it.
time you started comedy and you were posting every show?
Yes,
You
exactly.
know what I'm saying? It's like the same. Like,
Exactly.
I'll be here at the Yuck Yuck Factory in 2 days. Of,
Oh yeah, and on Instagram you're posting
Yeah.
the like, I'll be here tonight in 3 little times or whatever. I never
God.
do that anymore.
We're past it,
You
dude.
know?
There's an era where everyone kind of did it, and it was like, it's the same thing. It's just
Yes.
like, we're excited, but our identity has increased.
Yeah.
We think we're
expanded.
leveling up, right? So we just think, and then these poor Bengalis just have to so they can, they have to just keep talking to these fucking losers.
Yeah, I know. It's like talking to like a first year comic.
You know what I'm saying?
Like what kind of spots?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
where are
yeah,
you getting up
yeah,
these days?
yeah.
Blah, 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 like that kind of conversation.
And maybe I'm guilty of it. I'll see a Bengali guy that I think is cool sometimes. I'm like, oh, dude, right? That white guy, right? 5 minutes later, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Shit. We all just want friends too, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, the guy became Muslim because I'm sure he found a lot spiritually validating or whatever, but he was also probably looking for community.
Right.
Right?
He's got his girl. He's like, eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Trying to show, right? I
This
get
is
it.
my first wife, Kelly.
Hey, wait.
First. Not getting a divorce, if you know what I mean.
How many you got? Let's talk
First
about
of
it.
hopefully 4 or 5. Brother. But he ended the comment like, yeah, bro, if you want to like recite some hadiths or something. It was something wild like that, which I don't even know if it was like legit Muslim-y.
I mean,
He was going for it.
Have you ever seen do they ever do this in Hinduism where at the mandir they'll be like, we have a new guy?
Nah.
So they do this in Islam. The new convert welcome party. There's, like after khutbah, after Jummah, basically. They'll be like, we have a new guy named Todd.
Yeah.
Everyone say hi, Todd. Todd's like, hello. And then they're like, Todd is no longer his name.
Yeah.
His name is now Manuel. And then Todd's like, I chose that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's like a weird thing where everyone is very excited.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a beautiful thing, dude. To bring in somebody into a new faith is beautiful. I don't want to hate that.
Yeah.
But if you're just starting out and you're fucking going hadith already,
Yeah.
hadith is where all the crazy shit is. All the Sharia law bullshit's in hadith.
Yeah. Well, like the white converts to Hinduism, a lot of them will go way too hard with the names.
Oh,
They'll
right.
give them and names that no Indian or no Hindu has. They'll be like,
Right.
my name's Lakshmi Devi Dharma Karma.
Dharma karma.
I'm Lakshmi Devi Dharma Karma.
Dharma karma. Dang, 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 dang.
That's actually my name, Dad.
My
Thank
name's
you.
Dingang. Dinga dinga. That's my name, actually. It's just, it's bonkers.
This is my brother.
Ahmed.
Yeah.
These are just weirdos, and it's like, welcome to the journey. But it's just like, white people, man, they really didn't grow up with anything good. That's the thing.
No, I have a joke about white Buddhists, as you know, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why you guys got to gentrify the spirit realm?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Just like, leave us alone. You got just be Christian. You know what I mean? Be Christian.
Bring in there's a lot of mystical Christians too. You can get a little Thomas
Yeah.
Aquinas on a hoe.
It's not all molesting kids.
You know?
They-
Or do that.
Yeah.
But keep it over there.
yeah, keep it over there.
You know what I'm saying? That is one thing. It's like, you'd think there'd be one Christian news outlet trying to fight back with some Muslim story of pedophilia.
No.
But they just can't find any. We're just squeaky clean.
No.
Like, I'm blown away that in 20 years, the Christian Science Monitor hasn't found like one pedophile Islamic. He's
Right.
like, see?
Well, it
Yeah.
could be that there is, but like the Muslim community is too insular.
Oh, yeah,
So they just don't let the stories leak.
Oh, God.
You know?
They interview the kid. He's like, I was wearing a short
Yeah.
two-piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But again, here's the basic dichotomy between Christianity and Islam when it comes to the Western religions, right? Is that Muslims actually believe in their religion,
right.
right? Like if you're a Catholic priest who molests kids, you clearly do not believe in God, right?
Well, no, actually, there's mad gymnastics that they pull mentally on these things.
On the kids, yeah.
Literal gymnastics
Yeah.
as well. But they say things like, I saw this one interview with this fucking molester. He was like, no, I wasn't molested. What are you talking molesting? I would never molest a kid. He was convicted for molesting a kid. He's like,
Jesus.
I would never molest a kid. No. I was getting him closer to God. Like, he was saying some God shit that he just like, fucking mapped onto his molestation.
That's nuts. That's so wild.
I
Yeah.
wasn't touching him. I would never molest a kid. And he's like, fucking for real.
Yeah.
He's fucking for real. And he's like, no, I was just bringing him closer to the idea of God. And I was like,
Jesus.
this is it. This is a scene in Spotlight too. I've never seen that movie.
Okay, I do
Yeah.
need to see that movie. I just
Yeah.
like at this point I stay away from shit like that because I'm like, this is too much. Anytime kids get involved, I'm like, I don't need to watch.
I don't need
this.
to, bro.
This is fucking.
Uh,
It's too heavy. Just give me like a normal mass murder where it's all adults involved. I'm like, all right, that's fine. But every time kids, violence towards kids and stuff, I get very squeamish about that in my old age now.
sure. I seek it out.
Yeah, I know. Young buck.
Hey, welcome to the party.
All right, young blood.
Young blood, come on down, young blood.
Seeking out the young blood. I think but yeah, you're right. Like this thing is, Muslims believe in their religion. Christians at this point really don't. It's
They
a
don't-
grift. It's
yes.
just a huge grift.
There's just too much faction shit happening at this point.
Yeah.
Are you Methodist? Are you Baptist? Are you, TikTok Christian?
Because churches are like an entrepreneurial phenomenon now,
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean? So, like, if you're a pastor of this new church of, like, Jesus, the grace of Jesus is left big
Yeah.
toe,
Yeah.
you know?
And also these TikTok Christian. I'm on Christian TikTok for some reason. It's all psychosexual now. Everything's got a little crazy. You got these like
Yeah.
hot pastors now, shirtless.
Oh, yeah. They
giving
got
sermons.
the cap all to the side.
You know what I'm saying? He's like all abbed up. He's like,
the
Jesus
fuckboy pastors.
turned water into a protein shake,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
And
yeah,
it's all
yeah,
this
yeah,
weird. There's one guy, I remember, I saw him doing pull-ups while doing like verses.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're here in your spiritual life. You need to go. Huh. Jumps up here. I'm like, whoa. I see it. Thank you.
The original White Claw was the hand of God.
He's like, you're Your Christianity is here. Jacks himself up.
Yeah.
Your Christianity has to be here.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's all sexual and weird. And I'm just like, you guys are just like turning in on yourselves. You don't know what's going on.
They don't know what to do.
You don't know how to get these kids involved.
Exactly, because it's an economic phenomenon for them. It's a business, you know. So it's like, how do we get people in here? The Muslims don't have that problem.
They keep the product very safe. It's kind of like us, bro. We don't go to the trends. We just are us.
We just are us.
Muslims know their brand. They believe in their brand.
They believe in what they're talking about.
believe in their own brand.
They are true believers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They're not going like, Islam is lit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They're just going like, hey, you don't like hell, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Boy, do I have a fucking path
It's not
for
like,
you.
oh, this is our new gay imam
Yeah.
or a new female imam or whatever, right? They're just like, this is who we are. This is what it's always been. This is what it's always going to be.
And people kind of vibe with that way more. People love integrity.
Well,
way
you
more.
know what's so funny though, because I'm worried. I'm not worried, but like I remember I read a Mango Bae comment recently where they're like, "Hey guys, actually there are a lot of LGBTQ Muslims."
Sure.
And I don't know if you saw this comment, but it was just like, actually, guys, there's a lot of people within Islam pushing LGBTQ right to blah blah blah, and I was like, really?
They're not pushing.
They're being pushed.
They're being shoved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're not, I don't know any like.
I don't. I obviously wouldn't know.
I mean, the funniest thing about that is that a gay Muslim owns the rights to @Muslim
Right.
on Instagram, which is
Yeah.
fucking the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there are. I mean, obviously there are gay Muslims everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking to two right here. Hey, come on now.
You and Joe.
Yeah, Joe for sure.
Listen,
Joe
I am
twice.
not Muslim.
I am not Muslim.
Not Muslim.
Okay, Jesus.
They're despicable.
Yeah. But there's no one in the agenda. There's that TED talk we talk about sometimes of the gay mom, like, I'm an imam and I'm gay.
Yeah.
And then YouTube flagged it for being gay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, this is fucking gay.
I'm an imami.
In imami.
Yeah.
And dick is umami to me. Oh my God. Dude, yeah. So we're not there yet. Now, I do foresee this happening. You know, the Gen Z Muslims who are like kind of in the space maybe would have an offshoot. But I don't fucking, bro.
Well, it's at that point where it's not a religion anymore and it's just a cultural identifier.
Yeah.
Right?
I've seen everything besides it's okay to be gay in Islam. I've
Yeah.
seen imams breakdance and at the end it would be like, and it's gay is for bad.
Yeah.
You know, like I've seen
Kids are going to hell.
Dude, for real, like there's no okay with this.
Yeah.
And so I'm in the stage now of like,
I'll give you drag queen story hour. There was once a drag queen. She burned in hell.
you know what I did? I dragged the queen straight down.
She got dragged to hell where she burns for eternity.
This is the new story of like the right versus the left, the religious versus the drag queen story time is now this fucking insane flashpoint.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. This country is so dumb.
So you got these like in different cities. You got these like white ass camo truck dudes going to like libraries.
Yeah.
They've never gone to a
They've
library.
never been to a library
in their
before, ever.
lives. They couldn't even read the GPS to the library.
Exactly. They're like, how do I get to
They
the
just
library?
followed their own hate. They're like, what do I, oh, my hate is strongest here in this direction. Keep going. They use their own hate compass. And then you see these videos of just like this fucking full-on drag queen, you know, whose name is like, hi, kids, I'm Alaska Thunderfuck, you know. We're going to read Mark Brown's, Shel Silverstein's Falling Upwards or whatever. And it's not like these drag queens are reading like the dildo book. They're just reading like normal children's stories.
Yeah.
But it's the idea of them doing it. Which is
Dildo book by Shel Silverstein.
by
Where the dildo ends. In you.
where the dildos are. Where the wild dildos are. Where the wild things are.
That's enough.
Yeah, the drag queen children's book. Jesus Christ, dude.
That is like the flashpoint in our dumbass culture. Drag queen story hour. Both sides on that are really dumb too.
For sure, dude.
You know.
I maybe it is wrong to be like, hey kids, I have a bulge and I'm a fucking woman. You know, and here's a book about this, whatever, right? And there's like one of those like a book where you open the book and there's like a 3D.
Yeah.
You know that thing that comes out just like a dick.
A
Just comes
3D
out.
clit.
A 3D clit just comes out. Hi kids. I don't know if I don't have a kid. I don't know what the right age to introduce sexuality to your kid is. I fucking
Yeah.
don't know. Are we geared for it at 5? I don't think so.
I mean, it's like, would you care when you're 5 is the thing, right? Is it even relevant to your existence as a 5-year-old?
I remember I used to watch rated R movies when I was a kid, like Office Space, and there was like all these random dicks everywhere. And
I just didn't know what any of it meant, and would just keep watching and would just let it go.
you know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
It is hilarious. It is hilarious that there's like now like drag queens fighting like fake, like closeted gay
Rednecks,
camo.
yeah.
Come on, funny.
That's hilarious. It's really good. It's like the two tackiest segments of society: drag queens versus rednecks.
They're
going
both
at it.
cosplaying as
Hello,
someone else.
Mortal Kombat. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention?
Yeah. I mean, finish him means something totally different in this context.
Finish them.
Finish them. What are Chun-Li's pronouns? Can I fucking get a little what's up?
Blanca is definitely non-binary.
That's the new like Dumbledore's gay. Scorpio is trans. You're like, not my Mortal Kombat Scorpio is a straight, God-loving God man.
If you're a Mortal Kombat character, you're gay already.
Fucking okay. First of all, let's just go for first of all, Johnny Cage or gay.
Yeah.
Fucking top gay, American Psycho gay. Jax, fucking hello. I saw him in Paris
He's
Burning.
a bear.
Yeah, he's a fucking bear gay.
Yeah.
Goro can jerk off like a bunch of dudes at once.
Yeah, it's true. Goro's checking
19
off
dicks at
multiple
once.
people.
Right? And Jack's got the fucking bionic arm, dude. That's
Exactly.
never gonna get tired, right? You got Raiden, the fucking gay motherfucker.
He's also got a bionic dick there. You know?
It's called black.
Yeah.
It's called a black dick, bro. They're already bionic enough. Raiden is in fucking full cosplay, gay cosplay.
He is.
What about Scorpio? Come here.
Come here.
It's Scorpion. Get over here.
Come here.
Get your ass back
Come
here.
Get over here.
That's not like fucking. That's just his dick going out and grabbing it.
Sub-Zero shooting cum at people, encasing them in jizz.
It's like a hailstorm when he fucking jizzes, dude.
Yeah.
Woo! Bukkake to hailstorm under that bitch. Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, yeah, it's fucking. All the fatalities are down. You know, just get down there.
Yeah.
What other characters are there? There's Jax, Scorpio.
Sonya is just a run-of-the-mill lesbian.
Yeah, it's classic.
You know.
Classic steals a guy kind of thing.
Her big move is scissoring a guy and then slamming him to the
She already
ground.
does that in the games, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, those my fucking 9-year-old body was just fucking ready to go.
Oh, for Sonya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 14.
Kano is like a prison gay. You know, he's bisexual.
Well, half these like settings of Mortal Kombat are in like House of Yes already. The back room of House of Yes. You know what I'm saying?
There's a float behind them.
You start sucking this guy's dick. You don't get him to come, so it's like continue. 9, 8, 7. Gotta put in more coins in.
Mortal Kombat in the grizzly pear bathroom.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! That would be a more Mortal Kombat, fucking for sure.
I don't know if there's I don't think there's a straighter place on earth than the grizzly pear bathroom.
Yeah.
No.
Too
Insider baseball? I think so.
I love it.
Okay, we're here
That's
for
it. That's
Should
it.
we talk about Imran Khan getting jailed?
Yeah, some of them stories. Speaking of maybe gay guys, you know.
Well, he's so hot. You're like, this guy's got
gotta be some gay,
Yeah.
dude. You know, he's a cricketer, right?
Yeah.
Sexy hair. This guy looks like fucking Hercules, man. He's like so.
He's a sexy man.
I'm against the jailing of him on hotness alone.
I know.
This guy's so hearty, you know?
He's so hotty.
Oh my God. He didn't have to say sorry for the genocide. If he was like, you know, tough shit Bengalis, I'd be like, you know what, we were a little loud about that, you know.
Kill me. Kill me.
And put me in the firing squad, daddy. But he got jailed. He got arrested right at the head of the election, right? Or in that time period. So there's like a time period after August.
Well,
where
he was removed from office, right? And now he's been jailed. And
on
there's
some
a
graft
stipulation.
idea.
Yeah,
right?
it's bullshit, right?
Right.
It's total bullshit.
Whoa. So one second. So like he got arrested for like taking gifts and then using them for his own gain or something. And then you sent me a story that it was all planned by the U.S.
It's all planned by the State Department.
Because why?
Because Pakistan was not in line enough on the U.S.'s position on Ukraine. And
Okay.
right when the war started, I think it was back in March 2022.
Did Imran Khan say specifically?
Well, Imran Khan went and visited Putin in Moscow.
Right.
And he got kind of humiliated there as well because Putin was like, yeah, you get 10 minutes. And then he was just like, okay, fuck off.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so
Well, he's mad because he's hotter, man.
the wording of there was a leaked diplomatic cable called a cipher in internal speak for between like some undersecretary guy named Donald Liu from the States to the Pakistani ambassador, which was like, well, we're not really comfortable with how aggressively neutral Imran Khan has been. The Pakistanis are.
Like an Asian guy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we are in there. We are in there right now.
How aggressively neutral the Pakistanis are about the situation in Ukraine. It's disturbing to us. But if you
heard this, or is this like
this is written in the cable?
Insane.
This is written in the cable.
Insane.
But if he gets a vote of no confidence and,
What are your
and is removed from office, office, everything will be right again. So they had to get him out of office that way, and because he's basically like the Trump of Pakistan in that. He's very popular, right? He's like extremely popular. So now they're having to jail him as well to remove any possibility of him running for office with the stipulation that he can't run for when he gets out. He can't run for office for 5 years, which is like he'll be really old by then.
Right,
you know?
right.
So they're effectively trying to remove him
But this
from
guy
the
is,
political process.
I mean, social media is just like quick, right? So it's like this guy, like it's already a hubbub, right? Is this guy getting more powerful because of these things?
Well, it's there's like a total media blackout on discussing Imran Khan in Pakistan. Like they would love to talk about him, if only because you get more clicks.
Sure.
But it's like such a hot button issue. And again, Pakistan is completely controlled by the military. The military installed Imran Khan effectively, and the minute he tried to buck them at all, and the minute he tried to find a path for Pakistan, just as Pakistan, it went south. You know,
I've never been like, you know what, we need more military. You know, like.
Of course.
Are they ever the ones that are good?
No, never.
Ever?
Right?
Like, has ever been there a military regime that was helping out?
No.
Ever?
No, it's a totally corrupt country, right? And like
Bangladesh coming through.
I know.
Leapfrog, bitch.
But you know what? This is one thing I want to point out is that like you never really see bad press about Pakistan through the U.S. media, and the reason why is that Pakistan has always been a faithful vassal state to the United States government, right? And it has been almost since its inception, right? They were the ones they got diplomatic cover for doing the genocide in Bangladesh, right? All of that stuff, you know? And so you never see India, on the other hand, is always taking a beating, no matter what regime is in power there. Now it's Modi, so like Hindu nationalism is this thing, right?
Blah, blah.
I'm not saying Modi's great or whatever, but that's because India has pursued consistently its own path and its own interests, right?
They're friends with Russia, right?
They've always been friends with Russia.
Always
They have
good
a
vibes.
very long storied history of friendship with the Soviet Union. My
dad was going off. Sorry, I keep going.
No.
My dad, I hung out with him last weekend in D.C., and I got like because like when you hang out with your dad, day one is chill. Are you eating? Day two is like, you know, how are you doing? Are you getting married? Day three is like, so Ukraine has issues.
Yeah.
Day three of dad hang is like politics. He gets in there. Like every dad has like mad political views. And so he started going in. And he's like a full Russian lover.
Yeah, I know. He went to college.
He's
there.
like, why did they invade? But why did NATO? And these guys are just going off. You know, it's my dad. I'm just like, whatever.
I gotta hang out with your dad.
You love my dad, dude. Because he's just like a Russian guy.
Yeah, he's got good politics.
And he's just he like likes politics, and I could give a fuck, right?
Right.
So I'm just like nodding, like, you know, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think y'all would have a.
This is why I respect India, though, right? Is because India is going the way of China, in that China is like always been like, fuck you guys.
Right.
We're doing what's in the best interest of our country. This is our country. It's nobody else's country. Fuck you guys. And I like the fact that India's always been a non-aligned nation, right? They were at the fore of the non-aligned movement back in the Cold War. And they're continuing on that path in another form. And
Was that real, though? I feel like, you know, there was like brain drain and stuff. Like they were giving Russia more shit, right? Like on the low.
But Russia was giving India stuff too, right?
So there's like,
they helped them with their nuclear program and
wasn't
stuff
it
like that.
low-key aligned, right?
Yeah, I mean, India got help with their nuclear program. Pakistan's nuclear program came via like North Korea.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it was like, so I just I've always found it very interesting to see how the media has treated Pakistan in this country versus how they've treated India. And it's always been because Pakistan's been a vassal state. Right? It's like never had its own, it's never charted its own course. It's never made an attempt to be. They're either the chumchas of the Americans or of the Chinese, you know? The Indians are beset by enemies on all sides. Facts, right? India is a very poorly managed place, also facts. But because the Indians have consistently taken a line that's we're Indian and that's it,
Right.
they've always gotten shit from the American press.
I mean,
End of lecture.
isn't for some reason it makes sense that Pakistan is always so fucking crazy and bonkers and sort of like always in flames. I mean, every Pakistani I've ever met in my life has been just excitable, intense people, always, not enough vegetables in their diet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, that's some more veggies in the diet. This all goes away.
Too much kebab.
Too much fucking
tandoor.
kebab, tandoor. Everything's too like heartburn. It's a heartburn kind of country. I mean, again,
Not like calm Indians.
I feel like Bangladesh is like trying to be friends with all these fucking people.
Yeah.
Because then they're just like, hey, we have cheap labor.
Bangladesh
Take
has
it.
been the smartest of the bunch.
Put it all into labor and like IT, and now we're fucking Dhaka is like one of the fucking IT hubs, right?
Yeah.
So you never see Bangladesh in like the news anymore. Like we're not, like there'll be like a fashion factory that fucking crumbles, and we're like, whoopsie daisy. But then, but after that, it kind of dies down. We're not
Right.
really in the hotbed, hot
It's
seats.
too small a country to be
Yeah.
like a geopolitical power player
Right.
in that sense. I mean, they definitely could be soon, right? Because they're pulling off some like economic miracles and
Right.
all that.
But it's all sinking too, so it's like, who knows? Global warming could end the fucking, because we're a big delta. The whole country's a delta,
Yeah,
so
that's
I don't
true.
know. But it seems like whenever we just put Indians and Bengalis into computers, things go well for us.
Things go well for
just
us.
put them in front of a computer,
I know.
put on JCreator, learn some Java, and things just fucking stop snake charming and learn Python. You see what I'm saying?
Start charming that snake.
Charm the Python
Yeah.
on the computer, and it seems like things work out for us.
Yeah.
We start being CEOs. We start being fucking, we start winning.
Yeah.
We're genetically predisposed to computers. Just put us there, dude. I just think whenever you, because Pakistan is the opposite way. It's like more guns, more explosives, more.
It's because it's a country that was founded by elitists.
Right.
Right.
And it was founded by division, right?
And like and it's completely controlled by the military, which is like a very corrupt institution, and they're all in it for money and like.
I mean, the place was found because they were like, I don't want to be Indian,
right.
right? The whole idea is,
Yeah.
I
Well,
hate
they're
India.
like, I can't not be in charge
Right.
here. That was the vibe.
Well, the idea is like the Muslims.
It's more complicated than that, I grant, but
I feel like it's just angry Muslims.
maybe.
On
But
some
like
real
all
shit.
the Pakistani elite aren't devout Muslims. They're all military officers, and they're all ham sandwich eating, whiskey drinkers. They
you thi-
were.
So it's like more of a power grab. Like, well, I can't get power in the Hindu state.
That
let me make
is
a
the
Muslim
basic
state so
feeling.
I
Is
can get
like
the power.
yes, right, and there was certainly a compelling argument to be made about that.
And you know what's interesting? I also had like a lot of rich Pakistani friends. Not the friends. There was like two groups of Pakistanis in Dallas.
Right.
Mad Pakistanis in Dallas. There's one that was like the villagey types.
Yeah.
My friend Sikandar and stuff, whose dad like sounded like a fucking Dakat from Gangs of Wasseypur type
Yeah.
guy. Nicest guy ever, but he's like, yeah. He's not South Indian, but whatever. Then you have the other ones whose parents are all like cardiologists and sort of in the intelligentsia and whatever.
Yeah.
And their conversations were crazy.
Right.
So they would be like, I talked to like this guy, Faraz or whatever, and Faraz was like, yeah, bro, it was crazy last night, dude. We was hanging out with Pervez Musharraf, and I was like, what? They're just hanging out with Pervez Musharraf. So they were all connected with the fucking military, all these cardiologists.
Yes, all that. It's like
it's all the
most
same
of the
elite.
Pakistanis I know in the States and even outside of the States, their families are all connected to the military.
Military.
Yeah,
That's what the power is, really.
that's where the power is.
So there's, I saw like pictures of like Faraz, like fucking doing the straight guy pose to Musharraf, and Musharraf is doing this.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is fucking goofy, man.
Yeah, and what you're going to see now is with this, if they can successfully keep Imran Khan jailed and all of that, they're going to see an influx of aid packages, economic
Yeah.
stimulus opportunities,
All this American
things
shit
like
coming
that,
in.
right? And even, the Saudis announced they're going to build a $10 billion refinery in Pakistan. I'm
Right.
sure that's part of this whole get rid of Imran Khan thing,
Well, what's so bad about him? He just doesn't cow to the fucking.
Well, I think
The
Imran
main-
Khan was trying to create a very independent Pakistan.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is, he was trying to create an actual ideal of Pakistan,
Right.
of what that could be, right?
Right.
A possibility of what Pakistan could be. And yeah, at that point, the military is in charge there, and the military are all the chamchas and the beneficiaries of
Outside money.
outside money, right?
You know,
They'd rather just be like rah rah Kashmir, Kashmir,
Right,
and
right.
let that be the whole fuel for what
and
makes
just
the
get
country.
the money and live in their fucking mansions, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, it just seems like the Imran maybe bit off more than he could chew. In
He
terms of
did.
you know,
He definitely
if
did.
he just maybe slowed it down a little bit, he might have been able to.
But there's only one way to do it in a place
Right.
like that, and he had momentum. So
Right.
slowing it down probably wouldn't have worked for him. He would have
Right.
just fallen into that category of
I was just like,
corrupt,
ineffectual Right.
leaders, right?
So did he actually take the money of the shit? Like, did he actually take?
I mean, it's such a bullshit charge.
Yeah.
These were gifts that were given to him,
Right, or something.
You know what I mean?
Right?
There were gifts that were. He was already a very rich dude. So
They're like, Exhibit A, Starbucks gift card.
yeah, exactly.
He used it on a latte on August 5th. It's like,
drink ticket from the Grizzly Pear Comedy Club.
He got 2 admission to Barbie. It's like, this is fucking goofy as hell.
Yeah, it's really it's pretty insane.
We're going to keep talking about Indians and power in a second on the Patreon. Come on down. You know you want more.
Talking a lot more shit.
Patreon.com/Mango Bae.
Your Mango Bae.